Today I'm playing a real classic, a game that just simply doesn't get talked about enough, a game from Sonic Team as we're seeing there. It's ChuChu Rocket on the Sega Dreamcast. And if you were in PAL territories like I was, and still am for that matter, you'll have got this game for free, because this was given away free by Sega when you signed up for the internet service on the Dreamcast. So we'll start on the stage challenges. I did like these. They were like puzzles. The idea of ChuChu Rocket, you just have to get the mice to your rocket ship, and you do that by placing arrows, as you can see here. For some reason it's got 2-player activated. And there we go. That's how it works. You've got to get your mice to the rocket and get the rocket to set off. It's a simple game, but my god does it get challenging, and does it get difficult when the cats are in play, and they are here, as you can see. So it's very simple there. I remember that well. Just put your arrow down, stop the cat getting out. And that's the type of game that it was. As you can see, a level spells out 1999 on there. That was the year that this came out. This is a game I have a lot of fond memories for. Did also come out on the Gameboy Advance, I think. I never played that version, but I'm assuming it was just a sort of direct port. It's not a game that's got, you know, crazy graphics that make full use of the Dreamcast hardware, but they're perfectly suited for what the game is. I can't imagine it looking any other way. I think it's a beautiful game in its own right. And the music's great. Everything about ChuChu Rocket's great. Kind of summed up my feelings on the game within 2 minutes there, but just playing this again. Oh. So I'm not going to manage it. Oh, bloody hell. Oh dear. And every one of these challenges, the puzzle stages, I think I did them all on the Dreamcast. I'm nowhere doing it this time. On this one, as you can see, I'm trying to get all of the mice eaten by the cat. Just not quite quick enough with the pad I'm playing with. Okay. But yeah, this would be great to bring back, because the real fun of ChuChu Rocket was actually the multiplayer mode, when there'd be 4 of you and you'd be trying to divert the mice to your rocket, divert the cats to your competitors' rockets, and just a crazy fun game, and very original. I don't think there's anything really like it. And yeah, like I said, this was given away for free. And it weren't, this wasn't in the days when you downloaded games. This was a disc. They sent the full PAL retail disc, disc manual, the lot copy to your house. Which is why I think, most people had ChuChu Rocket. Quite manic, as you can see here. I'm playing this computer. There we go. Lead all mice to the goal within 30 seconds. Oh, look at it. Beautiful. So the gameplay is just, you can work out exactly what the game is straight away, I assume, from watching me. If you've never played ChuChu Rocket, I highly recommend that you do so, because there's just nothing else really like this. It's kind of like Lemmings, kind of like Bomberman. It's very unique. It's just, God, Sega, you sit on so much good property that you should bring back. I do know that they did put it out on mobile as well. I think it went on iOS, and I assume Android too. And perfectly suited for that, you'd think, with touchscreen and everything. But I would love to see this come back on modern platforms like PS5, Xbox, Switch. It'd be great on the Switch. And doing terribly here with like full online capability, and it's just a manic game. manic game that I'm not particularly good at anymore, it appears. Right, let's have a go at the real meat of the game, which was, of course, the battles. So you can change all the other competitors to computer. I'm a human. I don't need to be changed. And yeah, this is the ChuChu Rocket that most people remember. I just fancied having to go at the puzzles. So on this one, it's simple at the bottom. The person with the most mice at the end wins. And you'll get these power-ups that just go crazy with the cats or crazy with the mice and speed up and lots of other things. And here we go. It's a close-fought contest, but at the minute I'm only third. It's not going great. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's not dated at all because of the style of the game. This is, you know, it looks perfect for what it is. I would never profess to being the best at ChuChu Rocket, as you can probably see here. But I'm having a good time, and that's the main thing, isn't it? But I'm a long way behind player 1 and player 2 here. 2 minutes left to pull this. Oh, the cats are killing me. So as the cats hit your rocket, if it wasn't clear, they do take points off you. Not ideal. But yeah, this was actually made by, as I said before, by Sonic Team, who, funnily enough, are, you know, responsible and famous for the Sonic the Hedgehog series. So Yuji Naka was, I think, one of the main guys who made the game, and he was obviously the creator and developer of the original Sonic the Hedgehog games. So a bit of a legend at Sega, but less so recently, Yuji Naka, because if I'm not mistaken, he recently released Balan Wonderworld on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, and well, I believe it to be a shocking game. But yeah, it was well regarded game back in the day, was ChuChu Rocket. You just don't hear people talk about it though. When people mention the best of the Dreamcast, it rarely comes up in the conversation, and I get that in terms of how it looks. It's nothing revolutionary, but it's a perfect game. So good. But yeah, it's difficult to really fully, or you know, show you the best of ChuChu Rocket, because it was the multiplayer, obviously, playing against the computer. Not as fun as when you're playing it with all your mates, but obviously it was released as part of the online system because you could play it online. I'd go as far as to say I think this was the second online game I ever played. The first was actually on the Dreamcast as well. It was Quake 3 Arena, because I had an online capable console before I had an online capable PC, which is quite funny. Oh, we are absolutely piling ahead now. Just need to steer clear of these cats. It's all about... Oh, there's one got through. You see, this is where the strategy of the game comes up. Trying to divert cats to the other players, and there we go, I'm the winner. Fantastic. I had a great time there, I must say. And on each round, as you can see, the map changes, which is quite a big thing, because you know, you can't just employ the same strategies, you can't look for the same areas to drop your arrows. You have got to... It keeps it fresh. Every game you've got to look for a different way to get the mice to your rocket. One of the power-ups, as you might have noted in the last game as well, does actually move all the rockets around. So you're constantly having to... it just gets so manic as well. Like, look at everything going on here. I think unless you're in the moment playing, it probably just looks insane to be looking at, but I can assure you, during actual gameplay, this is all making sense. I'm just really, really crap at it. Although I am winning right now, which is decent. Yeah, I think ChuChu Rocket, it's an absolute must on the system for me. I think it's so unique. I can't think of many other games that are remotely similar. Like I say, it's like Pac-Man, Bomberman, Lemmings. It's a cross between all of these things in a weird way, but it's just oh my god, I'm sending them all into the tip, and then I put a chuffing cat into my rocket. Oh dear. I'm hanging on for dear life. I'm 11 ahead of the computer. I don't know if the Dreamcast, had that many puzzle games as well. That I remember it had Mr. Driller, which is a good game. Always enjoy a bit of Mr. Driller. But off the top of my head, and I could be wrong unless there's something really glaring that I'm forgetting, I would say this is the best puzzle game on the Sega Dreamcast. And you know, for me, this is a big statement, but it's right up there with some of the best of the genre, full stop. If we can really call it a puzzle game, I don't know. That's what I'd categorise it as. But, yeah, you know, I've always enjoyed puzzle games. Obviously, the likes of Tetris, Columns, Lumines, Super Puzzle Fighter, aforementioned Mr. Driller. I love them. I think they're a great time waste, a great time sink, and I think ChuChu Rocket is a really good example of a high quality puzzle game. Cat Mania. When Cat Mania appears, you know, you need to clench because shit's getting serious and getting worrying, and the yellow rocket is getting decimated right there. Oh no, double Cat Mania. What? Oh dear. This is the... Oh no, he's put... Ah, God! Look at that, just in the blink of an eye. I've gone from first to third because the computer arrowed all those cats to my rocket. And that's the other thing about ChuChu Rocket. It has quite a lot of different game modes, which is nice. You know, you've got your puzzle mode, you've got your multiplayer mode. I think there's another, like a battle mode as well. Quite a lot of different features, and I don't know, I think I'd forgotten how much I love this game, so I've come back to it today. Really do. I wonder if Yuji Naka could be tempted to revisit ChuChu Rocket. I mean, he's no longer at Sega, so that'd be kind of irrelevant. But Sega, for God's sake, just everyone start the campaign. Bring it back. Imagine this with online multiplayer these days. You could even expand it from 4. You could probably have like 20. You could have a battle royale where each rocket has a certain amount of health or something, and it's the last rocket standing. You know, you could do loads of different things, and it'd all be great. If not ChuChu Rocket, because we all know Sega are kind of janky and don't do anything that the fans want them to do, then someone just make an exact copy of this. Please. Deceptively simple game that is so much fun to play. Oh god. It ain't going well here. Oh, another cat. When you see Mouse Mania appear, there's just this, it's just a joyful feeling, I have to say. Get excited. The cats are absolutely murdering me. Oh, yes. Come on, we can bring it back, maybe. look at all them delicious mice. Oh, green is getting loads and yellow. And, I'm nowhere near. This has not gone well for me at all. Interesting to hear if anyone else has any favourite puzzle games, especially on the Dreamcast. Like, there may well be ones I've never played that I'm not thinking of, but I would imagine this is the most famous and certainly the most sort of memorable and popular. Speed up! I mean, when it goes to speed up, it is absolute insanity. You just can't... you cannot keep up with the cursor placement. I have to say, after playing Bugsy, this is a hell of a step up in quality. Just show the sheer, you know, innovation and charm that Sega has. That it just has such a uniquely Sega feel that so many games don't. You know, it's very hard to describe what makes a Sega game, but ChuChu Rocket is a really good example of it. They all have a very similar look and joyful feel, a bit just like a Nintendo game does. And oh, look at that, I'm absolutely destroying here. Wow, what a start. Okay, they're catching up. Oh no. I've been catted. Pretty good. But yeah, I think I could sit here and play this forever. I best summarise my thoughts, I suppose. What a game ChuChu Rocket is. It stands the test of time. Unbelievably, a 22-year-old game this now. It doesn't look it. It still looks great. The music's great. The gameplay is superb. And it's just a fun game. It's everything I look for in a video game. Great gameplay, addictive, and pure fun. And I can't really recommend it enough. It's a very unique game. I don't really feel there's much else like it. And for that reason, I think everyone should certainly be seeking out ChuChu Rocket and at least giving it a go, because I'd struggle to imagine anyone wouldn't enjoy this game.